Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you checking out this video. This is going to be Mission 64 from BattlBox. BattlBox comes in 4 different flavors. Basic, Advanced, Pro, and Pro Plus. You'll pay $30 for Basic, $60 for Advanced, $100 for Pro, and $150 for Pro Plus. And like I said, it's kind of like if you're going to go in, you might as well go full in, because the knife of the month usually gets you almost all the way to that expense, and so you get the rest of the stuff. But it's a gamble. You don't know what's going to be in this box until it shows up at your house. So let's get going. First thing you're going to get is the stuff in the basic box. The first thing in this month is from Going Gear, the Going Gear Micro Stove, a $15 value. They sent out one of these quite a while back. I ended up giving it away. Never even had a chance to use it. Kind of curious on giving this guy a shot. Unfortunately, I don't have the gas canister. I'd have to stop and get one, but as you see, it goes from that to deployed, so you can put your pots on it. It does have an igniter. It's hard to see with the light on. Your gas valve right here. And then when you're done, it's all cooled off, it just closes all back up so that you can put it back into the container. It's not going to take up a lot of footprint in your backpack or hiking if you're going out for the day and you're planning on making yourself up a lunch. So that's the micro stove from Going Gear, 15 bucks. Next in is the Glow Co. rechargeable LED headlamp. I have to say this one's pretty cool. Cable to charge it, the directions. Got your USB port for charging it on the bottom. Can pick some different positions once you have it on your forehead or around your hat or wherever you're going to put it, in a pocket. And you has the different modes, the kind of like the SOS mode. And the one thing that I thought was really pretty cool about this is, like for instance here with the you press this button and you see the blue glow. It puts it into a sensor mode. So maybe you're I don't know, maybe you're up in your deer stand and you need to grab a few things and you don't want to fumble with trying to find the switch, or you don't want to have to cycle through all the things once you've picked your setting. I thought that was a really cool feature about that. I do intend on giving this a try, especially in a workplace scenario. Just being able to turn it on and to be able to turn it on and off without actually having to reach up and touch it. It's a lot of scenarios where by the time I'm trying to find the switch on this, my hand is already so gross from doing whatever I might be doing, a plumbing repair or something like that. 500 lumens, rechargeable. That is the Glow Co. rechargeable headlamp. It has a $25 value. Next is the Hero and Healer 36-inch flat pack splint. Now, I wasn't going to open this, leave it in its original container, but I have actually seen some stuff. Well, you know what? Heck with it. Let's just open it up. I've actually seen some video on it, and it actually looks rather cool. If you injure yourself and you need to splint it up. I guess I can show you without undoing the whole thing. It feels like there is a layer of aluminum or something that's in there, because you can bend it to the shape that you want and it'll hold. So let's say that something happens with somebody's arm while you're out, you can bend it to that shape, and now it's going to be very rigid. Wrap it in some gauze or whatever to be able to hold it in place, or even tape if you have to. If you need to, say you need to make a finger splint, you can cut this material, but be warned that it's going to require something a little bit more industrial than just a normal pair of scissors. You're probably going to want to have a pair of shears or a pair of tin snips or something. So fully opened, it's 36 inches. Good, like reusable, waterproof. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool product. That has a value of $10. Next is the Nosk nasal filters. Now, the first time I saw this, I thought it was actually it was something that I've made a comment since this whole thing has gone down with the COVID, that why don't we just have something, and I actually said something just like this, and lo and behold, there's a company that makes it. It is literally little tiny filters, and it's made for you to push it up into your nose. The only thing you'll end up seeing is the very end of it right there. Again, you just have to take that picture's word for it. I forgot to get my my nasal model so that they could properly show you these. And then it's got the little case, and it does come with two pairs. The Nosk nasal filter, a $6 value for that, and then a KN95 mask that they threw in, and they say it's a $3 value, and they're saying that it was free. They just threw it in with this month. And that winds out the basic box. If you paid the $30 for it, you got $58.96 worth of stuff this month. Now we step up to the advanced box, which means you'll get all of the stuff from the basic. Plus, this month there is one thing. It is the SOG Snippet Multi-Tool. $30 value. All folded up. It, as you can see, this is when it in the packaging. It's all open and closed. You're down to something just like that. It's actually, pretty impressive. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a multi-tool snob. I've probably had every single one. That's probably out there. let's see, you get scissors, a toothpick, a bottle opener, and a jeweler's screwdriver, a blade, a fingernail file, flathead screwdriver, and a pair of tweezers, all in this guy. So start by opening it up, and in case you're wondering what's the purpose of that, that's so it is just like scissors. You can use it without having to worry about losing it. Again, scissors. Everybody else is tucked in here. Like let's say that you want to see the tweezers. They're right here. They have a little piece of plastic on it so that you can get to them and flip them out. Otherwise, there's three things on each side, so that way you just have the traditional way to get to those. Over here, the file. This side in the middle was the toothpick. The bottle opener and the jeweler's screwdriver, eyeglass screwdriver, and the last one is a blade. And it also has a lanyard that you can flip out if you want. Otherwise, pocket clip, so I have to say, this isn't the kind of thing you're going to want to beat up and use all the time, but for what it is, I'm actually kind of liking it, and I have been kind of hard on SOG as a multi-tool company in the past, but overall I think that's pretty cool. I actually didn't know this one existed until now. Again, that's a $30 item. You would have paid $60 for everything up to this point in time, and you're getting $89 worth of stuff. Now we go to the Pro level. As you can see, there's one item in there this month, and here's the packaging for it, and it's the SOG Camp Axe. Glass reinforced nylon handle, stainless steel axe and hammer head, lifetime warranty. 16.1 ounces, 11.5 inches long, 2 CR13 steel. Blade length is 3.1 inches. And it's actually very sharp. I feel that it has enough weight to it that it's going to get the job done as an axe, but it may not be overbearing. I think they probably helped that by going with the lighter handle instead of being, say, all steel. The SOG Camp Axe. $60 for this guy. $60. So the Pro level box would be $100, and as of this item, that is $149 worth of stuff that you got for your $100. Now that brings us to the Knife of the Month Club, the Buck and Bear Flipper, titanium flipper. VG10 Damascus steel and titanium handles. Please. There. Flips open very nicely. Definitely looks cool. Very light, which would be the plus using the titanium. Say if you're going to go out and buy this, it's a $129 knife. So this particular month, you would have paid $150, and you would have received $278.85 worth of goodies. All right, guys. Overall, it seems like a pretty. For me, everybody's gonna gauge it on their own. If you like a scenario where you're surprised monthly, you'll be very impressed with BattlBox. Overall, for me, I gauge it on how much of the stuff in here can I actually use. Well, I'm constantly working on a bug out bag and a first aid kit, and for the most part, it's kind of turned into a little bit of both in my first aid kit, and I really like the idea of having the splint in there. Get the gas cylinder for something like this. I mean, you never know. That way, I can add a couple of MREs or whatever to it in case something happens and you end up, where I am, it's easy to end up getting stranded due to weather. Maybe take a little extra time and you won't be able to get out to the next day. That kind of thing. Right off the bat, I know I'm going to be using the headlamp at work. Little multi-tool is cool. Always nice to throw things in drawers. Glove compartment and the various vehicles. Camp axe. Definitely I'm going to be using this. Nasal filters. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, give it a try. For me, wearing glasses, something like this, if it actually turns out to work, may have a plus over wearing a big mask, because every time you breathe out, fogs up your glasses, pain in the butt. Knife. I'm always a fan of the folders. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the fixed blade knives. I've had some pretty badass knives over the years, but the flippers, for me, pocket knife, something I can carry with me. In case I mentioned this one, the clip, pocket clip is very nicely done. It doesn't seem overly beefy, doesn't seem chintzy, but its only drawback is that is what it is. That side, tip up carry, no other options. So I will leave all the information down below if you would like to go over and check out BattlBox yourself. If you have a question or a comment for me, please leave it down below. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel and the little bell's rung so you will get notified of my videos. And cheers, guys, and thank you, BattlBox. Another awesome month. Ebomi, out of here.